The next candidate for the or finalist of the award is Milana Knight, and she has worked on a movie which is called Mystic Styles. Okay, so let me explain a little bit what this is. Mystic Styles was directed by Giovanni De Fazio Fleming, and photographer was Francis Belanger, I suppose. And it's a 90s hip-hop horror short. God, I love this. 90s hip-hop horror short where music and something darker meets. A rapper desperate to establish himself turns to an occult ritual to boost his art. Sinister forces twist the reality in the film that lives and breathes the darkness. Oh my God, we have a darkness is the theme so far, right? She took her movie Collateral as a reference, really interesting. But actually, I think it was a reference because now you will see. Then she has Atlanta. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you see now this 90s hip hop theme, right? The look strategy, the story is set in the 90s, so it should prompt nostalgia. Film emulation is key. Rich color, heavy grain, softened highlights, slight halation. Sinister tone, the cinematic color separation of Collateral amplifies the serious tone of the story. Shadows are cool and skin is rich. Absurdism, heavy shadows with strong contrast and grain gives the narrative the fable-like quality of Atlanta. Okay, so this is the beginning of the film. When he's in his room in his studio, right? Dark thoughts play secretly through his face. All right. So now, she's like but look at the grain as well. I love it. I love it. Love it. Look how, then, he's trying to regain control. She's increasing the contrast. Then now she's like on this kind of dangerous moment. We go even higher. The contrast is peaking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tonality is kind of that she's bringing the relief, so you can feel how she's playing with the contrast again to make audience feel the moment of relief. Then Dante is realizing the shadows are getting stronger. Reality begins to distort. And look how her color separation starts working. Look at the 709. Look at her, what she's doing here with the skin. Look at the teal and kind of, orangey feel in it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I love what she's doing here. Look at the highlights. Look at the glow. Look at this. You can tell that this is not a big budget movie, right? And that they're shooting at night with hardly any light. But when you look at these shots, like just something like this, right? You just go like, wow, made it look like real film. We get a little bit like a, Shola test, which is super clean. Look at this contrast curve. It's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I love it. I really love it. Great work. So guys, please, I pinned the link on the top. Click on that link and just go ahead and put in your votes for Milana. Really, really, really well deserved. Beautiful grading. Beautiful.